Right, let's look at this dress. Look at that beautiful little detailing. Can you see? I particularly like the sleeve. I really love the detail. Now, if you like your sparkles, I have to ask you to stop. Hi everybody, it's me and I'm back shopping for you today. I'm going to go in to River Island on the suggestion of one of you absolutely wonderful audience members. Let's have a look. So I'm just going to quickly whiz you round. But I am here to do a little bit of shopping with Sally. We're going to have a look in River Island, see what's available for us women over 50. Let's get in. So I have actually very recently shopped in here and I was super surprised at what was available. So come on in. I'm going to start, I think, on the left-hand side here, first of all. And we're going to check out everything. Remember the format I'm going to try on at the very end. First of all, then there's this little knitted top with a little frill edge. I've got to say, I love this colour in the summer. I think it's gorgeous. That there is £32. That's an extra small. I don't think I'd even get my wrist in that, if I'm honest. And they have merchandised it with some of these jeans. Now, I really like these jeans. I'll show you what I'm wearing at the end because I'm going to do some trying on. And this little front pocket feature, I think is really flattering. Got to be careful that they don't go too far over to your hip because that can make you look a little bit wider. But they're lovely. They are a wide leg jean. And let's have a look at pricing. Here we go. There's one with a tag here. So this one is 52. So slightly more expensive than New Look that we saw last week. But let me have a look at those jeans. There they are. Can you see? So they've got a wide leg, but they actually also have a nice wide hem as well, which I really like. I think that is super, super stylish, really nice. I love this wash as well. Nice summer kind of 70s vibe wash, really, really lovely. Above that, you've got another little knitted top. That's really lovely, isn't it? That's gorgeous. Imagine you've got a pair of nice brown shoulders in that one. And this one is £34. So there you go, straight in, and we've got some jeans and a nice top. What girl doesn't like jeans and a nice top? Right, let's look at this dress. Oh, wow, look at this. Look at all the detail on this. Now that's a real true red, that. That's a proper lady in red. Wow, Spanish senorita or what? Look at that. So it's got a lovely scoop front there, so it comes up. Then you've got the frill hem skirt, a fitted skirt, so that's going to be super flattering. And then you've got a little, not a peplum waist, but you can see it's got this little detailing here. Gorgeous little eyelet cuts, really beautiful V-neck here, and then the same detailing. That is a beautiful dress. It's a bit of a Bobby Dazzler, that one, isn't it? You're going to feel fantastic in that. And let's have a look at the back now. Could you wear a normal bra? Yeah, I think you could. It's not too lower back. It has got a gorgeous zip all the way down, so that's going to fit you beautifully. That is definitely a shape-forming, figure-hugging dress. Occasion dress, maybe you're going on a lovely holiday, maybe even a cruise. Let me know in the comments if you've got anything planned. So that's £89, that dress. Really lovely. That would be gorgeous, wouldn't it? Maybe for an event, or even, like I said, if you're going on a Mediterranean cruise or your holidays. Behind it, it's available in white as well. Now, you know what I've said about white, and white dresses and me don't seem to get along, but I bet it's gorgeous on. I'm just going to have a look at this that's sat behind because it's very different in terms of what we've just seen. This one looks more like a beach cover for me. Do like that. Those shoulders are lovely. And then you've got the same detailing at the bottom here. So you've got this same gorgeous cut out detail at the bottom of the hem of the skirt. I mean, you know, it's obviously not seen an iron in a little while, but you could sort that out. And that one is 69. Is it? Hold on a minute. Yes, 69. I had to put my readers on, girls. So right next to that beautiful lady in red dress, I'm going to take you to this top. Gorgeous summer top. Look at that beautiful little detailing. Can you see? So we've got these lovely little, almost look like little butterflies, don't they? So that's really lovely. Lovely top. I love this waistband and hide a multitude of sins with the little peplum hem, if you like. Definitely room for a cocktail or a little tapas or two. And then beneath it, they've merchandised with these more kind of like tailored jeans, I would say. These are, price-wise, we are 50 for the jeans. And this little top here is 54. Let me just give you a full look. There you go, you can see. Sat behind it is this, kind of looks plain on the surface, but do you know what? Tucked in, that little blouse there would be lovely. Just with your jeans, pair of tan sandals. I particularly like the sleeve. I think the sleeve's gorgeous. It's got a little knot sleeve, really lovely on the shoulder, that one. I bet that's really beautiful on. And then a little gold one button at the top there. I don't think you'd do it up really, but that one is 39. Oh my goodness, my eyes today. Yeah, 39. That's 39. That is actually a really lovely top. Just caught a glimpse of this. Now this looks kind of beachy. Can you see? It's got a slightly almost washed out, but not, if you know what I mean. So that's gorgeous. That's kind of like a corally pink. Yeah, I'd say it's definitely a corally pink. I really love the detail. Very surfer vibes, this one. This is lovely. I love the little scalloped hem. I might try that on actually. I fancy something a little bit kind of like, you know, relaxed and boho. Wear with your cropped jeans. That would be fabulous with white linen jeans. And obviously you can see here the same style jeans, but the bleach sun wash or stone wash of the denim. Now that top is just £29. Lovely cotton. It feels kind of that lovely Indian cotton. It's going to keep you cool. Got this lovely embroidery on it as well. Let's have a look at the back detail. Yeah, just like a lovely little one button at the back there. And that is just a casual, really lovely little summer cotton top. Yeah, I quite like that. I think that that is just really pretty. I might try it. Let's see it at the end. And moving along, there are these. Now this is Delmare, which is a collaboration with River Island. Now, if you like your sparkles, can you see this? How pretty. So we've got red and hot pink. We've got some little pearls, seed pearls, what do you call them? Little beads, seed beads, and you've got your gorgeous little sparkly sequins. This is 39. That is a great one just to throw. You could have that open actually with a white t-shirt, couldn't you? That'd look fab. That is really lovely. So that one, super lightweight cotton, really easy wearer. Throw it over a white t-shirt, your jeans, even your khakis. Can you see that colour combo? That would be a great combination. £39, that's not bad, is it? And next door we've got kind of white, a bit boring really, isn't it? Let's have a look over here. And we've got that same shirt that I just showed you in the white in khaki. So that's that one there. Again, I wouldn't wear it like that. You would open it up, put a little vest top underneath there. Obviously, maybe white linens, that would be fab, or even your jeans. I want to show you this, ladies. This is a really nice little gingham top. Lovely little eyelet cutout embroidery. That is a fabulous one. I love the little scalloped hem and obviously arms, round the neckline. It's just a gorgeous one. So this is definitely a maroon check, and the price of that one is 34. I think that might be, to me, a little bit expensive for a little cotton vest, but you know what? It is lovely and it would sit in your wardrobe for many years. Obviously, you could team that with white. They've got this shorts on this stand, and I think that that is actually really lovely. The back is embroidered too, so it's got a lot of gorgeous detail. That is really quite pretty. And I think that that would be a great one, like I said, with white. Let's have a look what's underneath. This caught my eye as well. Now, this isn't really a colour I wear, if I'm honest, powder blue. I just wanted to show you the detail. You know, River Island's beautiful. I'll tell you, or I'll hopefully show you the blouse that I got for my brother's graduation. He's just done his PhD, which is amazing. £42 for this one. I hope it picks up on the camera because that is a gorgeous, gorgeous cotton blouse. Isn't that lovely? Look at the back. How beautiful is that? So 3/4 length sleeves, maybe just a little longer than 3/4. And it does seem to have matching shorts. Now, you know me, I don't really wear shorts, but yes. So there's a pair of shorts. If you fancied a co-ord, then that is obviously a lovely little set. Love that. Keeping on this wall, there is a line of dresses, so I can count 6 different styles. Actually, they're all the same sort of style, but just different colours. So lovely little sheared bodice and nice straights, or not straight skirts, sort of nice skirt there. But look at the back. Look at the back of this dress. How pretty is that? So you've got these little ties, these little bows. Are they actual? Yeah, so your strap is buttoned. And then you've got these fixed, yeah, they are fixed, little bows, little ribbons that will just hang just on your shoulder blades. Sorry, hopefully you can see that. That is gorgeous. Let me have a look. So we've got it in bright kind of bubblegum pink. Absolutely gorgeous. You're just going to have to ignore the fact that it looks like it's been screwed up in a ball. I guess that's the look. Personally, I would have to steam it. That's the pink, and then we've got this vibrant orange. It is gorgeous. Let me just spin that round for you. So look, can you see how pretty is that? Ladies, honestly, this store is not just for youngsters. This is okay for us. It's beautiful. So £42 for that dress. What a lovely summer dress, you know, just a perfect thing just to throw on. Gold sandals with this one, girls, absolutely 100% gold sandals, little gold clutch, some nice little earrings. Absolutely, what a beautiful little summer easy dress to wear, and it's going to be really good for all of us. Now, if you're a bit busty, have a try on, but maybe get a bra that really lifts you up. The only thing with these, if you are a bit busty and you're not wearing a decent bra, that can make you look a little bit more dumpy than we want to, if you know what I mean. I love this little frill as well, right on the waist. This one, the denim one, is slightly different. It is just a very, looks like Madonna in the 80s, doesn't it? It's got that kind of, I don't know, Bananarama. Oh my goodness, Sally is showing your age. Bananarama, where did that come from? But you know what I mean. It's not quite a rah-rah skirt, but it's got that Bananarama vibes. Quite nice. That one actually is a little eyelet, a little hook and eye bodice. All you need is some fingerless gloves, a load of pearls, and you're on your way. Ankle socks, Bananarama. We're back in the late 80s, 90s. This one is different. This dress here is a little spaghetti strap. This one's a spaghetti strap, so that's kind of like a coffee colour. It's not a khaki. I do like this little ladder stitch here. That's really nice. And then it's got a nice pull tie waist. That's rather lovely. Let's have a look at the price of that one. That one there is £42. Cotton, gorgeous, nice little elasticated back there. Adjustable straps for your shoulders. And it looks quite long though, so I'm 5'7". I'll try some things on. We can see how it looks on my 5'7" frame, but that might be a bit long for you if you are beneath 5'5", I would say. You've noticed that everywhere you go, we're seeing this. Obviously, it's a nod to Hermes. It is very similar to their Kelly bag. I think it's the Kelly bag that Hermes made famous. This is really nice. It's got the wicker. It really is like their picnic. I think it's the Kelly picnic bag. And down here we've got more in black, and then there is one in the River Island kind of logo. That's all very much a nod to Hermes at the moment, which is obviously not going anywhere anytime soon. Then on this island here, we've got some really pretty summer dresses. Now, these would probably just hit on the knee, maybe a bit shorter depending on how tall you are, but look at that little skirt detail, that double little skirt. Isn't it gorgeous? And the beautiful embroidery, little eyelet embroidery. Let's have a look at this one. So this one is £59. Obviously you would undo your buttons there. Let me just make sure I'm showing you properly. This camera sometimes has a life of its own. But look at those sleeves. So elasticated sleeves, which will give you a little bit of a feminine poof, if there is such a thing. And then the skirt is double layered. You've got this tie there. Let's just shift that. To be honest with you, let's have a little quick look at it. So it's got these little seed beads, which are really pretty, and this double layer hem. That would look fab with some sandals. Maybe you had some tie sandals that come up your ankle. If you've got the lovely tanned legs and you've got the legs for it, that would be absolutely stunning. Spotted this beautiful bubblegum pink skirt. This is really lovely. Again, it seems to me that eyelet, these kind of embroidery, this eyelet embroidery detail, that's what I'm going to call it, is everywhere right now. Look at the hem though. Look at the hem on that. How lovely is that skirt? So let's have a look. That one has a lovely elasticated waist. It is £46 in this gorgeous pink. I'll see if they've got it in other colours, but they also had this cropped shirt detail as well. Now, whether you would actually wear that together, I mean, I guess you would if you're that way inclined and you fancied it. If that's what you wanted, then why not? At the end of the day, that probably would be a great outfit for an event or going out for dinner in the evening on your holidays. The actual shirt that matches is £39. So there you go, there's a two-piece. I just love the skirt. I think the skirt is lovely. So we've got 1, 2 tiers and then obviously a flat tummy panel. That is really beautiful. It's coming up super pink. It is pink, to be honest. It's, yeah, yes, Sally, it's definitely pink. It's not pretending to be anything else. I've got a couple of very holiday type dresses here. There's that one, remember the embroidery I showed you on that shirt? Well, there you go, you've got a proper beach cover-up. I mean, I would wear it as a beach cover-up. I'm sure that some of the younger women would wear that just to go out, and why not? That is got a deep V on the front and the back. I love the embroidery. I think the embroidery is gorgeous. And then we've got this, which is definitely more of the summer vibes. You've obviously got your lovely little crop top and a sunset beach skirt. Let's have a look at the skirt, because the skirt actually looks rather lovely. So that's your skirt, palm trees, sunset. Do you know, it's really super lightweight. I would say that this is definitely a beach kind of like throw over. Not bad, is it, really? You know, you're going to wear that on holiday, I would have thought. You're probably not going to be going to Tesco in it, but you know what? If you are, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Have a look at some of the jewellery. Here we go. So we've got some really lovely shells. Look at those with the pearls on. How gorgeous are those? Did you watch my Matalan vlog? The Matalan jewellery really, really surprised me. I was so surprised by how gorgeous it was. But then we've got kind of like some Grecian necklace, bracelet, what I'm on about. That's elasticated. Nice, very, very glittery little kind of like a friendship bracelet. You're gonna, you know, with the ties. Oh, I like the little bottoms there. Can you see that? Those are nice little waterfall pearls. And then what else have we got down here? Oh, we've got a matching necklace, look, to those earrings. That's super, super gorgeous as well. And then, yeah, a bit of a statement necklace. Nice jewellery. Oh, I like this though. Oh, I'm such a sucker for a little bit of glitter. There you go. So there's the jeans. Yeah, lots more jeans. So they're obviously quite in, these patch pockets at the front. And your girl is rocking the look, don't forget. And then we've got a bit of a 70s look. Quite like that. Peanut spread, Luckies. Look, I'm not going to lie. I actually quite like that. I mean, I think that I'm a child of the 70s and 80s. What can I tell you? A pair of flares, a 70s t-shirt. Yeah, come on. These ones here, I actually currently own. I bought them. Mine had a bit of distressing on. I'm not sure if those are the same, if I'm entirely honest. That little white thing is a tag. Those are super cool on, but they are quite tight at the thigh. So I didn't realise how tight they would be, but they're 48. I love them, but they are quite figure hugging, but full of elastic. So, you know, at the end of the day, super comfortable as well. So there's the gingham again. Everywhere you go at the moment, there's gingham everywhere you go. So that is a little gingham kind of tunic top, because it is quite long, that one. So just quickly show you. And that behind it, there are some matching trousers. This one is £29. And this is the matching, this is wide leg kind of trousers, not quite palazzo, but they are wide leg trousers. So that is really nice little two-piece if you were into the gingham. But like I say, it's a trend that is pretty much everywhere right now. So I'm moving now towards more of the summery kind of holiday bits, but look at this, look how gorgeous this is. How lovely is that with those khaki shorts? Let me just see, is that facing the front? Yes. So how beautiful. So that's silk, feels like silk. Let me have a look at the price for you. So this is Atlas River Island. It's £32. It is so pretty. Let me see what the fabric is. It feels like silk. It's literally the lightest, most beautiful fabric. Let's have a look. Can you see it for me? Oh gosh, do you know what? I've given up. It's just, take it from me. It's really lovely with the khaki shorts. So, oh, it's skirt actually. It's not shorts, it's a skirt. Okay, yeah, that literally would be a criminal offence if I put that on. Yeah, that is so short. Love this top. I think that is gorgeous. Just to ask you to stop. Okay, ladies, I am so sorry, but I've been told I can't record here today. I will obviously upload this video with everything we've got, and I will see you on the next one. Ladies, I'm so sorry. I've been told to leave the store. I'm not allowed to record in River Island today. What I'm going to do is I am going to show you everything that I've done already, and we will see whether we can have another attempt. Apparently, they're angry that I'm walking around showing you things in the store. What a shame. So River Island CEOs, if you are watching, it's a shame. I would have loved to have shown you lots more things. There were some lovely things in the store, but they've asked me to leave. C'est la vie, let's go somewhere else. Me a rule breaker, but when she wasn't looking, I sneaked back in to try on for you. But she was stood outside. It was so bizarre. Anyway, I tried on this gorgeous top. I loved it right from the get-go. It's embroidered front and back. I love the little scallop detail on the hem. And I teamed it with these very beautiful flowing linen blend trousers. Now they're very long though. I'm in a size small here and a size 12 top, so you will need to go and try on. I adored this outfit. It felt fabulous and super lightweight. Look at that dress behind me though. Yes, I had to try it on for you ladies. At the end of the day, when you see a dress like that, you just want to try it on, and it didn't disappoint whatsoever. Do you know, I felt fabulous in it. Yes, I am doing a little shimmy. I love it. It has got the most divine detailing. I didn't realise that it wasn't lined all the way, but that didn't matter. I really felt super comfortable. It's definitely an occasion dress. I wore a normal bra and you can see mine just peeking out, but that would be easy just to adjust. And I adored the way it fits my frame. Now I'm in a size 12. It probably was a little loose. I mean, but if it was any snugger, I think that maybe it would have been a bit too tight. It did fit gorgeous across the bust and around my waist. I just love it. I love the waistline. And I love the little scoop, which gives a bit of a fishtail, if you know what I mean. It's a very beautiful dress. Definitely something you could wear for an occasion, on your holiday, maybe on a cruise. It is just so gorgeous. It's a shame that the experience in the store wasn't as beautiful. and as gorgeous, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Don't let my experience reflect on the store. River Island have some fabulous clothes, and I just hope you can go in and try on, and hopefully I'll see you on the next video without the drama. Bye for now.